Good morning and welcome to another edition of Finn's Table Talk with me, your host, Fish Tank Hank, and my wonderful wife and co-host,
Kelly. Good morning.
So anyway, we got the schedule out, folks, and we're going to take a quick look at each game, and we're going to give our early prediction on what we think is going to happen. So let's start off week one. Who do we have for week one, honey?
We have the Los Angeles Chargers, and we're away at the Chargers.
We're away at the Chargers. Well, for me, Justin Herbert and Tua, they're going to be linked together forever. Being picked 5 and 6 in the 2020 draft.
And that was a big
Yeah, that's still we still don't know. So this will be a rubber band game. In other words, it's the third game. I think they're one each or something like that. And this time, I think that Miami is going to be strong, and I predict a win off of this. What do you think?
I also predict a win on that. I was iffy on. I was back and forth on that one, but I went to the Dolphins for sure.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm a Tua fan, so if it's Herbert Tua, Tua.
All right. So the week after that, we have week 2, which is the New England Patriots. All right, folks, the New England Patriots. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and talk to us live. We'll interact and talk back with you. If you have any questions, if you want to bring something up, go ahead and do that. So week 2 at the New England Patriots, to his perfect record against Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. Will that continue? Because now New England's no longer the giant juggernaut they once were. And I don't know if they've made enough moves in the offseason to actually make this work. What do you think? Who are they going up against? What's the quarterback they have there?
Well, I'm actually really disappointed in Belichick. He usually does a much better job of, I'm going to fill it no matter who it is, what's going to be best. And he wasn't strong. And like you said, no moves. They're just, all right, we're done with the Patriots, move on. We've got the Dolphins now that we were waiting to build a team. I feel like we have a complete team, and the Dolphins the Patriots just see you later.
All right. Well, for me, the Patriots aren't what they once were, and my prediction for this is a win, and that would make us 2-0.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that for sure.
You're on the win with me?
Absolutely.
Okay, so now week 3. Let's take a look at week 3. We got the Denver Broncos. We're going against Wilson. Vic Fangio still knows plenty of personnel from his former team. So that gives Miami an edge against Denver, in my opinion. Also, Bradley Chubb will be ready to face his former team at his new home in Miami for Miami's first home opener of the season. And I like a win from this. I predict a win, and Miami will start the season, believe it or not, 3-0. What do you think about the Denver Broncos and facing Wilson?
Wonderful. And being the third game too, that's going to give us a little edge. It's our first home game, and if we get started fast like we did last year, we just got to keep it going. But this could be another roll, and that's going to be the first game where they're just going to feel like they're crushing it. I think they're going to crush them. They're going to crush the Bills, and it's going to feel good.
Well, Miami's secondary, let's take a look at the Buffalo Bills, because Miami has put a lot into the secondary. They brought Ramsey over, and then you have the new young guy, Cam.
Oh, yep. Cam Smith.
Yep, the cornerback. They went and got him as their second round pick, our first pick for the season. So they really went after the secondary. So week 4 at the Buffalo Bills, Miami secondary will be shutting down Allen, in my opinion, and the Bills. Not only will the secondary be shutting him down, he's going to get sacked multiple times. And this is at Buffalo. At their, Miami, Buffalo will be at their best by week 4. No doubt about it. They'll be at their best. But Miami's going to be better, and they're going to stomp the Bills at home, in my opinion. Miami wins this game on the road in a shocker to you folks, not to me, with a 4-0 start. That's my prediction.
Sorry, I've got a loss at the Bills.
That's okay. You put what you got.
Josh Allen, I'm just feeling the big guns are competition there. And at the Bills, yeah. Could happen. But
Hey,
I'm calling a loss on that one.
All right. Most people are going to do that. See, that's where I differ. All right, week 5.
Week 5.
New York Giants.
Ooh.
So this showdown between two of the NFL's most aggressive play callers, by the way. The Dolphins are fortunate enough to take advantage of a hot, humid South Florida home game, in my opinion, versus the Giants. You have Jones that's leading the way for the Giants. I don't know what's going on with them. I think Miami's going to win that one in the heat. They're going to melt down the Giants and come away with the win.
Yeah, we just laugh, make it hotter. It makes a difference. It really does. I think it makes more of a difference than us getting cold, We're all getting acclimated to going up there. They just can't take it, They just pass out, can't take it. But, yep, I agree with that one. Absolutely.
All
Wholeheartedly, a win. Loving it.
All right, week 6, Carolina Panthers. Miami's going. All right, he's going to be picking off passes from Bryce Young. X and Ramsey leading the way with 3 interceptions between them, in my opinion. What else you expect from 2 of the NFL's best cornerbacks? I see 3 interceptions against the young man. I see a win, easy win at home against Carolina Panthers. Miami will be 6-0.
I've got 5-0, but definitely a win with the Panthers. Just not even, you said it all, honey.
Okay, week 7, we're going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Watch out. This could be devastation. All right, Tua versus Hurts. All right, so we got Tua versus Hurts. Hurts just got his big contract, and Tua just got extended. So now it's a matter of, does Tua perform this year or not? This game has all kinds of history between the 2 quarterbacks, both of them being at Alabama, Tua coming in and taking over. Mm-hmm. So now Jalen Hurts has everything Tua has, and this is going to be a battle. The problem is it's going to be in Philly, and I think that Philly is going to get the win, and this will be the Dolphins' first loss for me on the season.
That sounds about right to me. Eagles, yeah, they're going to take that one, and that's all right. So what's our record then? Yep, we're doing good.
All right, so week 8, going to have the New England Patriots at home. This one, the Dolphins turn up the defense on Macaroni and Cheese Jones, okay? They are going to turn up the heat, sack is what's going to happen to Mac. He's going to drop back, sack. It's going to happen a lot in this game. Plan on it. Win 7-1.
Sack. Sounds good to me. Bill Belichick. Yes.
Okay.
What is that?
Week 9.
Ooh.
We're going across the pond to Germany. Woohoo!
Brats and sauerkraut. And
that's almost like a game in itself for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
That's neutral grounds. That is much better than going into Arrowhead with the chop.
Absolutely.
So we're not going to have the chop. Excellent. Level playing field. Patrick Mahomes has a lot of talent, and a lot of American fans root for their team. But this is another home game for Miami, in my opinion. This will be like a home game for them. Their popularity is reaching from across the pond, and I think there'll actually be more Dolphins fans there than Chiefs fans.
Oh, absolutely. What's the fan base in I think even just London is about 25. I think it's 25% of football fans are Dolphin fans.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, so I'm not going to throw any numbers out there. I know how you folks are about numbers. But anyway, I have Miami winning this. Yes, Miami is going to go in knowing they have a bye week, and they are going to lay it all out and dump everything they have on the field. And they are going to win and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. You heard it here first. In Germany, Dolphins win. Then we have a bye week for week 10. Then we go to week 11. Another home game after the bye week versus the Raiders. So, what do you think?
Well, I think we're going to lose in Germany.
You think we're going to lose in Germany?
I don't think we're going to dump it all on the field.
Oh.
I think we're going to play it light. We're not going to lose by much, but that's okay. I'm feeling a loss.
You feeling a loss?
Yeah. Had to throw that in there.
All right. Well, you got the right. Just slow me down if I'm going too fast. All right. Las Vegas Raiders. Miami is tough to beat at home, and Jimmy G is going to have a total meltdown versus a stout D. This is my opinion. The Dolphins' high-flying wide receivers will put an end zone massacre on the Raiders. They are just going to tear them up on the boards. I say a win. Miami goes to 9-1.
Goes to 9-1. All right. So what's next there?
Then we go.
Ooh.
We have the first ever Black Friday on Prime Video. First Black Friday ever football game, and we're going to be able to chill at home while everybody else is out killing themselves. I'm going to sit at home or wherever, probably at home, and watch the Jets and the Dolphins play.
That's exciting. That'll be remembered forever.
Well, this one is going to be something else. Rodgers and his weapons and the Jets defense will be too much to overcome on the road. I believe Miami's going to take a loss at the Jets. Yes, folks, a loss at the Jets.
Unfortunately, I agree. I'm an ex-Jet fan, and I want them to win a couple. But, yeah, they're going to lose this one. And I'm excited for them to lose. It's all right. Yeah, it's good. It's going to be a loss. But it'll be
Fins up, back it up. Fins up, back it up.
All right. Good morning. And that Thanksgiving, that Black Friday game, 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
You can do your whatever in the morning and still like 3 o'clock.
Exactly. So. That'll be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we got the Washington Commanders at the Commanders. What do you think? Week 13 will be unlucky for Ron Rivera. I'll tell you that much. Fins up. And at the Panthers, Miami's going to feast on the quarterback in this matchup, and they're going to be fired up after they drop a loss to the Jets. My prediction is a win, and it's going to bring the Dolphins up to 10-2.
10-2 from winning with Washington. Yes, I'm on board with that one.
All right, you're on board.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Week 14, at home, Tennessee Titans. This could be a big game. If Henry's healthy, we could find out for real if Miami will be able to stop the run.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think Miami might be able to do it. I don't know. Will they?
A test in Tennessee.
A test from Tennessee.
From Tennessee.
So Tannehill and Henry combine against Miami's flex, but don't bend defense takes a punch in the nose from Henry. I think that with the bend and don't break mentality of the way Vic Fangio drops his people back. If they run the ball a lot with Henry, which I think they're going to do, we're going to lose at home, actually.
Okay.
That's right, folks. I said we're going to lose at home. I don't.
Never.
We're going to lose at home.
Never.
That game.
You never say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I'm telling you, 10-3.
I've got to win on that one, though.
10-3.
All right.
Week 15 at home with the Jets. I'm fired up. I'll tell you right now. I can't wait to go to this game. Kelly and I have season tickets. So we're going to all these games at home. And this is going to be one of the games of the season. This will be telling us where we're at as far as the playoffs by this point in time. If we win this Jets game, it's probably going to put us slightly ahead of them in the standings.
We need to be at that point.
You know, everything's going to be on the line during this game. The Jets and the Dolphins, fortunately for Miami, they're going to come out on top with their defense, taking the ball away too many times for the Jets to recover. My prediction is a win, and we go 11-3.
I've got to win on that. This is where being a complete team, finally feeling like a complete team, you need that against the Jets right now. There's no room. I feel like there's no room for error there, for sure. We're going to win that one and just rock it.
Next, we have Week 16 versus Dallas. Okay, look, Dallas will have a tough time in Florida humidity, all right? They might be used to heat, but not the humidity. Dak will have to take a break on the bench, though. Yes, Dak will ride the bench. Dak will ride the bench in this game. Watch for it. Keep an eye on it. I believe Miami is going to intercept him like crazy, and he is going to look like mud. And it's just going to get messy for him. I totally think the Miami Dolphins are going to win and wind up getting Dak benched for the day. I consider it a win. Record 12-3.
I concur.
You concur.
Ditto.
Okay, Week 17 at Baltimore. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens will welcome the Dolphins on this outing. But that's as nice as it's going to get for Miami. Okay? Lamar will just be too much in this one. I predict a loss, and we'll be 12-4.
Yes, I believe Lamar is Lamar.
Okay.
And he's going to be hungry this year.
Okay. Week 18. This one, I believe, will be for all the marbles. And the AFC East will be on the line during this game. From Miami at home, it'll probably be flexed to another primetime game. And Miami's going to have like 8 games, like primetime style kind of games, you know. So I see a very tough game, you know. Everything for the AFC East, in my opinion, will be on the line. If we beat the Bills at home, I think we'll win the AFC East. I think it's between us and them and the Jets, with the Jets just shy of where they need to be. So, who do you have?
I have us win this pivotal game, and what's going to happen this season is going to make it even sweeter. Going up against all these teams, we have playoff teams from last season, and that one's going to just make the Super Bowl even better.
Anyway, folks, that's who we think's going to win. So I have 13-4. You have 13-4.
Yes, yep, 13-4.
So we both have 13-4. We picked different wins on a couple, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I like what Miami's going to be doing this year. I have a lot of faith in it. What do you think?
Oh, just even coaching staff, everything, all these layers that are just falling together, and with the experience, everyone knowing, and it's not that learning curve as much as it used to be, we need to come out swinging. So I'm
Yeah.
really feeling it. It's I thought last year was exciting. I'm pumped.
Well, I hope we're right too, Binge. I think we will be right. I think at 13-4, I don't think that's looking the horse in the mouth too much. There's going to be a lot of weird games this year. I really like what Miami's been doing, and with Miami and the Bills, they both have had these squads together for the past 2 years. See, that's where the Jets, I think, are a little behind, is because they only have it for one. 10-11, take the over on 9-5. Definitely. I took the over already. I already bet on the Dolphins to win the Super Bowl this year.
Every year.
Every year
We
I
put
do.
that bet in.
Every year.
Because if we miss it, oh yeah.
Boy, when we win it.
It'll be worth it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so that's all I have. And you want to add anything else? You got anything else on your mind as far as the Dolphins and our season goes? I know season tickets, we just got ours moved in the shade, thank God.
Thank you.
So
makes a difference.
makes a big difference to me.
It's beautiful going inside though. If you haven't been to the stadium, it's quite it's quite the area.
All right.
I think the weather is going to come into play this year. So I've just been watching that kind of combination on here. It gave me a couple of those predictions.
Okay.
But other than that, have a great day, everybody.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Benj. We appreciate you coming out. And as always, fins up.